y'all for tuning back in. Hope everybody having a great Sunday. It's your boy PBK9 giving you that dog news the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. I always tell you, I always tell you, and this is gonna be a quick episode today. But today we had some occurring events that happened over the past, few days, and we just gonna keep everybody up to par what's going on. But I appreciate everybody for subscribing. I appreciate everybody for commenting, liking the videos. I appreciate everybody for sharing the videos. I appreciate all the feedback. And hope everybody, like I say, having a good day. But we got some events to talk about. Let's get into it. Alright, like I always tell you, man, I give this news fair and I give this news unbiased. Today we're going fair and unbiased. Some ain't gonna like it. It's like I just told you at the beginning. Alright, we're talking about dog fighting bust in Seminole, Georgia. Most of y'all probably done read the article. Seminole, Georgia, we got 27 dogs confiscated, 12 people arrested, And I'm not here to place innocent or guilt on any of these folks. I'm just keeping you aware of the situations that's going down. And some of y'all might not know what's going down and might be, you just need to know about certain things, Okay? And like I said before, I'm not here to place innocence or guilt on any of these brothers because I don't know the situation that happened or none of that. But I'm just letting you know the situation that did happen. 27 dogs gone. Say they got a tip. They got a tip because all the cars coming in one particular area. We got a mile of cars. We got a parade of cars going in the area when it's only known to have a few cars in the yard here and there. So fellas, lesson one from this article that I get is the first mistake these guys made was coming to an area with a parade of cars. Parades in areas that is not normally happening like that. A parade of cars can easily be noticed by anybody. So, basically they weren't caring about that particular being noticed like that, or they felt comfortable enough that they felt, a lot of cars can come in that area. But when the parade of cars came, somebody tipped off, or I take that back now, the tip could have came from somebody else that wasn't even, a neighbor or nothing like that. They could have got a tip from somebody else that it was going down. The news article just said it was a tip. After the tip, no, it had to be a neighbor. I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because if it was a setup, they would have already been waiting on it. They would have already been waiting on it to happen. See, this damn dog start moving in this damn cage every time I start recording. If it was a tip, if it was a setup, they would have already been ready, already. All right, they said they got a tip and responded on the scene in 15 minutes with 3 officers. So it wasn't a setup because they would have came with more than 3 officers if it was a setup. All right, came with the 3, found a match going down. They called out police, ran in the woods. Some of them ran, I guess some folk got caught. But the bloody dogs, the ones that was in the box, they was just following the cops all around the yard from what the article say. Following the cops all around because everybody know the pit bulls ain't human aggressive. No matter how bloody they look, they gonna still come up to you wagging their tail. All right. So I don't know much about the incident besides what the actual article is saying, but from what I hear, dogs were scarred up, blood was all on the pit walls, all on the pit walls, and pretty much they got dogs outside of the cars. When the cars that were lined all up in the parking lot or wherever they was parked at, they got dogs that was inside of them, I guess waiting to come out or either already had their time in. But they got dogs out the car plus 27 more dogs, and I'm just putting you on point of what's what and letting you see, like I say, what's what when it comes to dog news. Fair and unbiased. And here go the folks that, has been arrested so far, And like I said, this is not to say guilt or innocence on any of these brothers or sisters. I'm just a dog news reporter, and I'm giving you the dog news. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. The dog news, whether it's for Chihuahua breeders, Shih Tzu breeders, German Shepherd breeders, Saint Bernard breeders, Pit Bull breeders, Band dog breeders. They make no difference what kind of breed he is. Dog news for all the dog people. And this is what's going down in the dog news today. So here go them folks. The next situation happened out of Gastonia, North Carolina, where they seized multiple dogs, and they also said they had broken up a dog fighting ring or whatever. Okay, in this situation, what I think happened, I'm gonna let you hear the news clip or whatever, but what I think happened is one of the dogs may have got loose on the yard, and it was a yard accident, and somebody must have seen the two dogs fighting, called and said it was a dog fight going on. When the police arrived, they found one dead dog. Okay, that's why I say it must have been a yard accident, because nobody has been charged with anything, or they aren't talking about, like, they're talking about maybe bringing up charges, but if it was a real dog fighting incident, it would have been charges brought up off top, you know. So they see that it's some fuckery going on somehow or another, that a dog maybe got loose. It's not just dog fighting, but they trying to put the dog fighting on the actual yard because of the scars on the dog now. You know, that's a whole other topic. You know, for the dead dog and the fight, you know, that was stuff happening. Dog get loose, you have a fight on the yard, you know, and one of them may die. So stuff happened on that, you know, on that end. But it's the other things that, you know, the investigators were looking at. But I hope y'all have a good Sunday. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It's your boy PBK9s giving you that dog news, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. You know, I'm just a dog reporter giving you the dog news. 2022, the way we always do. We up out here.